Hey guys, welcome to Golf Buddies. Pat and Josh here, and today we got a test of a normal range ball from the driving range versus the new Sam's Club Members Mark golf ball.
Yeah, this video is inspired by a comment of a viewer of our last video where we took the Members Mark ball, compared it to the Pro V1 and the Pro V1X. If you haven't checked out that video, it's right above if you want to check that one out. In the comment, the viewer says that with the lower irons, you shouldn't even see a difference in flight or much more of the data between a Members Mark ball and a range ball. So here we are, we're going to try that out and we're going to test that theory out. Mainly also too because, what?
Yeah, anytime you go to the range, I know we've all thought about just taking a range ball and taking it on the course and just playing with it. So it'll be interesting to see how much distance we lose, or if we lose any, while just using a normal range ball.
Yeah, so we're gonna take our sand wedge and our 7 iron. Well, I'm not. I'm still recovering from ACL surgery, so I'm just gonna kind of be here helping out Pat. He's gonna take his sand wedge 7 iron, and we're gonna see if we even see much of a difference between the typical range ball from your local municipal course to a Members Mark ball.
Let's get to it.
Let's get it.
Start off, I got my sand wedge and the Members Mark. It looks like I'm hitting around 80 yards, 83 yards carry. So it's 8,900 backspin. So 83, yeah, so 83 carry, 8,500-ish backspin with the Members Mark. Now I got the sand wedge and the range ball. Distance is about the same, 83, 84 yards, but look at that backspin.
Yeah, backspin, yeah, no.
I think it's just gonna roll out. Yeah, look at that. It's just everywhere. It was like the Members Mark, it was all kind of 83, 77-ish.
Hit that 87 yards almost, though.
Yeah, here I'm getting 88, 80. It's just gonna roll out on the green. All right, I got my 7 iron and the Members Mark. $155 carry, 4,500 backspin, ball speed around 105.
That's good.
$155, 4,900 backspin, 105, 106 ball speed.
I think that's pretty much
Yep.
where you're gonna be.
All right, I got my 7 iron and the range ball. 55, 4,600 carry, 106 ball speed. So 7 iron is kind of the same. Yeah, that guy was onto something.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, that sounded better.
157, 108 speed, 4,900 backspin. So with the 7 iron, it's kind of a little bit better.
I mean, we're more similar, right?
Yeah. All right, so we got our data analysis here. Let's start off with the sand wedge. Looking at the range ball, the average carry is 86 yards versus the 82, 83-ish for the Members Mark. So you get more distance of the range ball or the Members Mark.
But then it rolls out 13 yards compared to 7 yards.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean,
So there's a lot more rollout.
yeah, you're gonna.
Ball speed's a little bit faster, and launch angle. The Members Mark launch is a lot lower than the range ball. Look at that, you got a 32-degree launch angle versus 38.5 with the range ball. So range ball is gonna go a lot higher. The biggest difference here in the sand wedge is that backspin. Like, look at that. 8,500 backspin on the members mark versus
more than double.
Yeah, it's gonna make a huge difference around the greens where the range ball is just gonna roll out like a rock, and members mark is gonna give you some stopping power on the green. So if you want some more control on the greens, the members mark would probably be better.
If you want to celebrate that approach shot, right? Where you hit the green and you actually stay on the green instead of hitting the green and you're watching your ball just go.
Yeah.
That's a fun feeling.
Yeah, so the range ball will get you there and you'll fly farther, but more chance that it might just roll off. But so it kind of acts like a distance ball, really. As the members mark we saw in our Pro V1 video, that it's pretty close to a Pro V1 with just a little bit less spin. Pretty big difference in the sandwich. Let's move on to the 7-iron analysis.
Yeah, so what's it looking like? You got, for the members mark ball, 154 yards compared to 155. So, I mean, you're not really losing too much of the range ball in the members mark ball and the yardage. You're getting the same rollout too, same, nearly this identical backspin, identical ball speed. This guy might have a point.
Yeah, definitely has a point with the 7-iron. It seems like for whatever reason they end up kind of equaling out here, at least when it comes to those mid-range irons, the 7-iron. You could expect kind of similar performance between just your regular average range ball and the members mark. Maybe you would see more difference if you hit a driver or two in our tests, but we're still kind of too inaccurate, inconsistent with that club to really give it a fair shot. So maybe in the future, if we get better, we'll add driver to our test too. Yeah, pretty interesting analysis.
Yeah, not bad. Thank you for that comment. It was worth testing out.
All right, so there we have it. We got the range ball versus members mark done. Pretty surprising results. 7-iron was basically the same between the two. So our commenter had a point there. It was exactly the same. The big difference was in the sandwich, though, where the members mark got way more backspin and a little bit less distance, whereas the range ball acted more like a distance ball and flew further, but with less than half the backspin.
Yeah.
So those are two very different behaviors that you'd be getting between the two golf balls.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and first of all, we do not recommend doing this. This is really frowned upon on a golf course, but I'm just gonna say, like, if you really needed to and you're in a pinch, hey, there's a no judgment zone here. So, but yeah, some courses will kick you off for doing this. So yeah, be careful if you're gonna play with a range ball. But yeah, it's pretty interesting to see the 7-iron behaving the same between the two balls, and then with such a drastic difference between sand wedge. So what could that be? But we'll have to figure that out later on. Maybe follow-up tests need to be done. But other than that, thank you guys for watching the video. Have any questions or suggestions, go ahead and give us a comment. We read them, we put them into the videos, as you can see. Like, subscribe, and turn on those notification bells. Greatly appreciate you guys.